The problem is, the present always feels louder. This is where something called temporal discounting comes in. Your brain naturally values immediate rewards more than future ones. Not because you're lazy, but because from a survival perspective, immediate comfort used to matter more than distant goals that might never arrive. So when you think about starting that task, your brain quickly compares two things: effort now versus relief now. And relief wins almost every time. Then there's dopamine. People think dopamine is about pleasure, but it's actually about anticipation. The moment your brain senses an easier reward, like checking your phone, it lights up. Not because it's better for you, but because it's easier to get. So procrastination isn't random. It's reward-seeking behavior. It's your brain choosing the fastest path to comfort. But here's where it gets interesting. The longer you delay something important, the more your brain associates it with stress. So the task doesn't just stay difficult, it starts to feel heavier, more threatening, more emotionally expensive. And suddenly, even thinking about starting feels draining. But think about this for a second. Have you ever noticed that the hardest part is never the task itself? It's the moment before you start. That tiny gap where your mind is negotiating with you. Do it now or later? That's the real battlefield. And most people lose it not because they're incapable, but because they wait for motivation that never arrives on its own. The shift happens when you realize something simple but powerful. You don't need motivation to start. You need movement to create motivation. Because once you begin, even for just a few minutes, your brain switches states. The resistance drops, and momentum quietly takes over. So maybe procrastination was never the real enemy. Maybe it was just your brain trying to protect you from discomfort in the most predictable way possible. The real question is not why you procrastinate. It's what would change in your life if you stopped believing every delay deserves your obedience.